All right, so today we're going to be discussing the brand new Atlantis heroes that just came out. These are in beta, so everything is completely subject to change. These could be completely different than when they are actually released. My guess is around May-ish that these will probably make their way in game. So going through this, just keep in mind that everything could change. I can only show you the actual cards themselves and discuss it. Unfortunately, beta has a system and policy in place to where we're not allowed to show the full cards or show you full gameplay. But in this stream, I am going to be playing through and actually playing these characters in my live beta account, but I won't be able to show you everything. So first up on the list with these are from the Atlantis. So this will be in season 2 that we're going to be getting a whole bunch of brand new characters. We got 5 stars, 4 stars, and 3 stars that actually have new costumes that are going to be coming out as well too. So first up is Tethys. You guys can fix me in the chat. She runs at fast speed, deals 300% damage to the target and nearby enemies. Her stats wise, 817 on the attack, 760 defense, and 1442 on her health is really ridiculous. So yeah, so there's that. Target nearby enemies receive 390 water damage over 3 turns, and all allies that are not ice element get plus 30% attack for 3 turns, and all ice allies get 60% attack for 3 turns. So this character is insane, and which is pretty crazy because they nerfed Vila and she apparently was too good. So now we've got a situation where this is running at fast speed, dealing damage, also putting a dot on them, also giving attack increase to every single character, at least 30%, if not 60%. She's going to be a tycoon on offense for sure, especially if you run in mono. Just giving everybody 60% attack for 3 turns at fast speed is going to be really great. On defense, potential to where she makes her way on to defenses for sure. I could see that, especially given that she gives attack to all enemies. But right now, I think this character is a little bit too overpowered. So next up on our list is this is Oceanus. I have been waiting forever, guys. I've been waiting forever for this character to come out, and I am absolutely 100% stoked about this. Reason being is we finally have a situation where we don't have awkward Titan heroes that are going in. So if you guys know, when you're fighting the Green Titans, you can either bring like Tarlac or Miki to be giving the mass increase of the normal attack increase buff. Never had a red one until today. And this character is really pretty sweet. He's got 873 on his attack, 725 on defense, and 1371 on his health. And he deals 220% damage to all enemies. It's pretty cool. And then all allies get 120% normal attack for 4 turns. So this is going to be similar again to Miki, Tarlac, everything like that. And this effect can be active in addition to effects that alter attack in general. Normal attacks can have the total maximum power of 170% increased power while this effect is active. So what that means is it also leaves you open to get an additional 50% attack. So this will stack with heroes like Bold Tusk that give attack increase. And it does stack with characters like Zenobia, who increases the attack tile damage. So those do stack on Titans for sure. And then in addition to that, all allies are getting plus 46% defense for 4 turns. So this character is a total Titan hero. Going to be really awesome for Titans. If you guys know, in terms of getting high scores on Titans, you want to make sure your attack power increase is at the highest potential as possible. And this is just an amazing way to do that. So I'm really stoked about that. Next up on our list, this is the brand new Hero of the Month that will be coming out, and I'll have to just read you the passive because it won't show up here on screen. It's got a passive that resists defense ailments. You can see it a little bit. Oh yeah. That affects defense, also applies to status ailments that affect elemental defense. So it has the ability to resist anything that affects defense, and then also status ailments that are from elemental defense. So you can't give this guy defensive down or elemental defensive down, which is really sweet. And then it has another static ability, which you guys won't see. Mana on buff dispel. So this character receives a 10% mana each time a buff is dispelled from this character. So if you dispel any buffs from him, or if the enemy dispels any buffs, they receive 10% mana each time they are dispelled from the character. So pretty cool situations. Obviously in the dispel wars, that'll be kind of interesting. If you beef up all your guys, keep on getting dispels, character will keep on getting mana from that. And then I really love the passive to resist the defense, which you guys are seeing here. So as far as the abilities and what she does, 751 on the attack, it's above average, 762 defense and 1437. About average on attack and defense, and then health is pretty sweet. So the caster gets taunt, which is kind of interesting, having a yellow taunt skill now, taunt ability. Prevents enemies from using special skills on the caster's allies for 4 turns. And the caster gets 74% defense against special skills for 4 turns. All allies except the caster get plus 34% attack for 4 turns. And then also the elemental link, which gives a 10% defense 4 turns, cannot be dispelled. So we're essentially looking at literally a spitting image of Krampus, I would say, but in yellow form, which is going to be kind of interesting having the taunt heroes in play. So now we have 5 stars in purple. We have them in all except for, I think, green. That are 5 stars, because we've got Black Knight, Krampus, Ludwig, and now Kara as well too. So that's kind of interesting. So getting the increased defense is going to be pretty sweet. 74% defense is really insane. And then all allies except the caster getting 34% attack. So we've got it. It's kind of weird. They just nerfed Costume Krampus and kind of released another version very similar. So, I mean, maybe the minions made Costume Krampus too OP, but regardless, this is going to be a really sweet Hero of the Month. I'm pretty excited. Pretty cool. So next up on this, this is Inari Costume. So Inari Costume deals 210% damage to all enemies, summons a Sakura Fox minion for the caster and nearby allies. Sakura Fox minion has 12% HP and 30% attack inherited from the caster. And the minion adds 7% mana to its owner at the end of each turn. So I do like that the minions happen regardless, whether or not there is a dodge situation. But it is only going to be the caster and nearby allies. So that is a factor on things. 210% damage is still substantially quite a bit. Going back and looking at this, the regular version is at 180 at 837. So this one is at 795 and 210. So probably decently similar in terms of the amount of damage. And then all enemies get minus 40% accuracy for 3 turns. Chance to miss also applies to offensive special skills. So being able to remove the ability to see versus this version is at a 56% chance to dodge. So just so you guys know, these do stack. So if you are to have Inari and regular Inari Costume, they would stack with each other and you would have a substantial amount of chance to dodge. So that is a factor. Between the two, I think I almost like the original version, just being that it's a 56% chance. That's the big draw to be using Inari, the ability to make them miss. Whereas this one is at 40% and it does guarantee the Fox minion. But I have noticed, let me see if there are a difference. So this one so there is a bit of a difference. So the regular Inari has 8% of the HP, versus this one has 12% HP. So one of the things that I have noticed with regular is that they have that the regular version of Inari has an issue with the minions just dying way too quickly. So I do like the increase on that for sure. Okay. So that kind of goes through that. So guys, I would really appreciate it if you guys check out Raid Shadow Legends. They are sponsoring this stream right now. If you check in the top left-hand corner, I got the QR code for you to download. I'd really appreciate just checking out and supporting the content for here at Empires and Puzzles. You have a whole bunch of different characters to choose from. What I love about Raid is the fact that you can take your 3-star heroes and level them all the way up to 6 stars. So regardless, you're going to be getting an awesome character a lot of times that even if it doesn't seem that great, they could be really good. You also get $30 worth of free stuff for free. You get an ancient shard, you get 200,000 silver, an XP boost, and an energy refill, and you get a epic champion Ameonna right here. This is a barbarian. She's actually really quite useful. You get this for completely free just by checking out Raid Shadow Legends. So if you want to support the content, please check out Raid Shadow Legends right now. So with this as well, we have a few of the 4 stars as well. So I'll pull this up too. Nope, it's not that version. Let me grab that one. So this is Gadirus Costume. He deals 130% damage to all enemies. All allies get plus 30% attack for 4 turns, and all allies regenerate 400 boosted health over 4 turns, can exceed the max HP. So versus 165 to the target and nearby enemies, and then target nearby allies are getting the 48% attack. So definitely this one's going to be a bit better, giving it to all allies and all enemies and regenerating health. But it is only 30% on the attack versus 48. So you do definitely miss out on that a bit. I do like that this version now is dealing to all enemies. All right, so let's do. Next up, this is actually super interesting, and I think that most people probably missed it. So this is oh my gosh, I forgot how to look up her name. Ameonna. I'm just calling her Ameonna. We always call her Ghost Girl. I remember looking this up on how to say it. You guys will correct me in the comments. But this is Ghost Girl, which is quite interesting. One of the most interesting things about her, if you look right there, she goes from fast to now average. So this is the very first time that we have seen a costume change speeds, which that's really interesting. But the fact is this character still stinks. And it's even worse now at average. So I almost feel like that was a typo, that they didn't mean to do that, but here it is. This is what happens. So removes all status effects and stacks from the caster, removes even status effects and stacks that are otherwise uncleansable or undispellable. So removes everything. Caster shifts into ghost form for 4 turns. While in ghost form, the caster can't gain mana and can't be healed by special skills, but is immune to normal attacks, special attacks, and effects that attack stacks. While in ghost form, all allies except the caster get 44% defense, and while in ghost form, all allies except the caster regenerate 140% HP over every turn. So it's increasing the attack for everybody and also regenerating HP. So yeah, this character isn't that great. Pretty much the same sort of thing. Just this one got 80%, 82% attack. It's just a bad character, chat. Regardless of whether or not it's in ghost form or not, it just becomes a liability. If you put it on defense, then you're in this awkward situation to where they can just ghost tiles into your defense. On offense, you have this awkward situation to where it doesn't really do much except for give defense. And that's about it. So I'm not a big fan of this character at all. Next up, this is probably one of my favorite characters ever. And he's doing one of my favorite things ever. So, Wilbur got a costume. So this is Wilbur Costume. And all allies are getting 80% normal attack for 4 turns. This effect can be active in addition to effects that alter attack in general. Normal attacks can have a total maximum of 140% increased power while this effect is active, and all allies regenerate 280 HP over 4 turns. So now you no longer have, I wish they would have put this on a different character, to be honest with you. Wilbur is really great for Titans in general. So now you can kind of use the regular Wilbur and the costume Wilbur in conjunction with each other. Being able to increase the attack above what we normally have. Obviously the 5-star that we already went through is going to be definitely a bit better. But still, even having the ability to stack and have a good green hero that's in red to be used on Titans is going to be substantially beneficial. So you do still have the chance to increase by 20%. Now, if you're wondering, it does Wilbur Costume and the brand new character Oceanus, do they stack? They do not stack. Whichever one is going to be active is going to be the one that's going to take place. So if you use Wilbur first and then you use Oceanus, you're only going to get a 20% attack increase. Versus if you use Wilbur and you have Bull Tusk, it is going to increase in stack. So you can't stack Wilbur plus Oceanus. It just doesn't work that way. So that's funny. He said, Costume Wilbur looks like Anchor. I can't show you the picture, but he's a jolly man. That's funny. And regenerating the HP, I don't really like that. Honestly, I think they could have done a better job. Wilbur is just so underwhelming. Yeah, I'm a little bit disappointed, to be honest with you. I think they should change the effect of regenerating 200 HP over 4 turns. It's just completely negligible. I'm not a big fan of that, but I do like the fact that at least we have something that we can use on the Titans in green, because we never had that. So yes, so Wilbur is a 4-star Tarlac essentially, which actually, let's pull him up. Let's see Tarlac real quick. I just want to pull it up. Sorry, chat. Look at Tarlac stats real quick. So this is Tarlac. Yeah, 100% can go over to 160, and then this is 324 over 4 turns. So essentially, pretty much the same. Pretty close. All right, so now we have the 3-star characters that we're going to go through that are going to be in, that are also in beta testing as well too. So first up on this is Mnesseus Costume. So the regular version dealt 320 damage to the target and then dispels buff from all enemies. The new version deals 320 damage to the target and cleanses all status ailments from all allies. So essentially the same character. One of the characters that you could potentially go and use, double up, because you can have one that you're going to be using for allies and one for enemies. So just one of those vice versa type scenario characters. Nothing really too crazy or impactful. Not too really that stoked on him. And then we have Melia Costume. She now does 120% damage to all enemies, and all enemies get minus 15% accuracy for 3 turns. Chance to miss also applies to special skills, versus 120 damage to all enemies and the critical chance for 4 turns. So I like the regular version a bit better. The critical chance is definitely pretty sweet in yellow, because I think it's one of the only ones in yellow that gives critical chance. So I'm not too big of a fan of these new versions here. So what do you guys think? Let me know. So I am going to be playing some Raid Shadow Legends. Feel free to continue to talk about Empires and Puzzles. Totally cool with that. Let me scroll up and look. All right, so I've charged my phone. Keep up the good work. Thanks, Sean Michael. Playing for 2 years. Good luck with heroes. Finish Baldur. I need to choose between a few. Zagarog, Nadazea, or Ferent. I probably do Ferent first. June and King Arthur. Sorry to hear that, Tony. You got the green costume, buddy. Jack O'Hare's sweet. 40 pulls and got Master Lepus and Kill Hair. Nice job, Bob. Looks like you need to save your money. So I mean, the biggest one is just going to be getting, honestly, out of the heroes. The blue one's pretty sweet, but we've got a lot of great ones. The big one is just making sure you get one of the red ones. So either 5-star or the Wilbur costume. That's the biggest thing. You think the summons are a whole lot better because the Russians can buy anything and it leaves a bunch of 5-stars in the pool for everybody else? That's funny, Michael. Rip to all the Russian players. Are the Easter costumes worth rolling for? I just went over at Average Josh yesterday, 2 days ago. Should probably check out that stream. Yeah, you don't think that custom Kill Hair is worth the revive on main hero? Possibly. I could see that, Doshi. If you run Guardian Gazelle, Kill Hair, Lepus, kill everyone, pretty much. Yep. Damn Miles Force. Yep. Would I limit break Freyr or Kill Hair costume? Kill Hair costume. Oh. All right, give me a second, guys. We're gonna play through. I'm just reading through chat. Double up. Ugh. Ugh. What do you mean, Darian? Brigham is Barry. Yeah, Mnesseus is Green Tyrant. Oh yeah, that's a good point. Gadirus is pretty sweet. Less popular portal. Yep. New heroes also are always welcome in your book. Yeah, I mean, the red ones are pretty much the important ones for it. Zero's troops, did he post them, Darian? Toby, I said probably May is my guess. Wilbur's good? What? Dude, Wilbur's always been good, Chio. All right, so guys, so like I said, I'm gonna be playing some Raid Shadow Legends. I'd really appreciate it, even if we just got like 5 people on stream to check out Raid. It helps me out a substantial amount. So if you guys like a lot of the content that comes out, oh, crit rate, accuracy, attack, this is pretty sweet. If you guys like a lot of the content that comes out, it would really mean a lot to me if you just take a little bit of time, check out Raid Shadow Legends. You might be surprised, you might find that you really like a new game. So this is going to be like kind of like the Titan battle. So you guys will see what's really cool is you can kind of auto the Titan battle, which is really sweet. So these guys here, you build your team. You've got different stacks that you apply to them, very similar to Empires and Puzzles. What's really cool about this too is when you check out Raid Shadow Legends, we actually have a line group that will help you out and discuss what's going on. So you can check the description of this video and you can get added to that line group as well too. And more than happy for people to help you out with it. So you're not just playing a game completely lost, and you're playing with a whole bunch of other Empires and Puzzle players. Can you help me understand the reward system? A+ for damage, still get junk. So nobody answered that. So Yarks, what it is that you it doesn't change your percentages of your odds of getting characters, but what it can do is it can potentially give you more rolls, so you have more of a potential to get more items. So that's the biggest thing. You're getting more items, just not increasing your chances. Ooh, should I level Costume Elastia or Costume Master Lepus? Probably Lepus, to be honest with you. Even though Costume Elastia is disgusting. Nobody gonna point out Super Sake? Oh, I didn't even know that. That's funny. Yeah, B-loot is, it's not even as, I gotta fix that then, Nostradamus. It's not better loot. You don't get better loot. You just have more people that are getting B-loot versus A+ loot that you don't really understand it. So I gotta probably make a video so people understand the breakdowns of how the percentages work on the different ascension rolls is what it is. So you have more ascension rolls depending on the tier and where you're at in that tier. So which hero from Atlantis are you guys most excited for? Sorsha? That doesn't make any sense. Sorsha? Sorosi? Then why don't they spell it that way? Any more info on the Easter hero costumes? Thunder Dunder, I just went over it 2 days ago. Check out the stream. Literally just went over it. Who starts on defense, Quentin or Costume Master Lepus? Costume Master Lepus for sure. Nerf wise, no, nothing. They're not gonna be talking about anything nerf wise. They want you to spend your money. I don't think that the nerf happens until like June. Oh, it's Gaelic? Oh, well, I don't know. I don't know anything about Gaelic. Just being honest. Let's see, accent. Hold on. Hi, Shani. Hi, baby. How are you? Why do they always play this stupid song? I hate that song. Ooh. That's not fair. That's not fair. I was like, you brat. Lived in Worcester. Yeah, it's spelled that's pronounced Worcester. Or Worcester, I should say. Worcester. That's how you would say it. If you said it any other way, people would all point and laugh and make fun of you. If you don't say Worcester, you're saying it incorrectly. But it's spelt Worcester. Nobody would say Worcester who doesn't know anything about it. All I'm saying is that different cultural things have different ways of pronouncing things, and that's just is what it is. And you can't blame me for not knowing it. Worcester. A Worcester sauce. Yes. Yes. I hope they're planning on changing the Valhalla Forever system, which is a joke. Yeah, I mean, Yark, I don't even farm in Valhalla. Shikopi? Are you trying to say Chicopee? Worcester. Yep. Don't get wicked retarded. Don't be wicked retarded. You're so retarded. So stupid. Worcester. Yeah. Well, that's not how it's pronounced. It's Worcester. Taunton. How do you say, guys, put in the chat how you spell Taunton. Shannon got mad at me the other day. I said it's not that, it's Taunton. I'm gonna fight this thing just for fun. Oh, it's a town in Minnesota. Shikopi. Leave it to the only one that's from Worcester to know how to say it. Shakopee. Interesting. Shakopee. I mean, that's not as bad as Worcester. Yeah, see? Coyote, it doesn't... You don't count. Stop it. You're from here. It's Titan. Shanny's like, that's just a sound. That's not even a town. That's a sound. I'm like, no, it's a town. It's Titan. Okay. All right, so guys, I want to show you guys this really quick. So they have what's called these super raids, which is really, really cool. So it has different effects that come into play. So you get double the chances. Which actually, I haven't done this in a while. Let's see if I can do this one. Auto. Oh, Lister. Yeah, but it looks like it's Leicester. For the record, Tethys. Is it Tethys, Caleb? Would I consider Costume Master Lepus best blue in the game? Potentially, Joel. Card's insane. Telling a British guy how to pronounce the name of British city, you need to reconsider your life choices. Fair enough. All right, so apparently I cannot auto this yet. I think I can auto the one before if I remember correctly. I gotta flee from this. Wow. All right, green is the color you don't know what to do with. Too many heroes to choose from. The level: Cristobal, Evelyn, Zelene, Quenelle, Radsuker, Margaret, Kingston, Mother North. I don't know. You have Heimdall and Brynhild maxed. All right, yeah. So honestly, you need a great defensive heroes. So I would do Quenelle, and I would limit break Quenelle. Done. Oh, you jerk. Barnabas? What is Barnabas? Let's go here. Grog limit broken? Who's Grog? Gregorian? No. Yeah, you definitely need to do you need to do Quenelle, and then you need to do Evelyn, and then probably Mother North. Hey Corcott, how are you? Oh, ball bar. Yeah, don't worry about it. Barnabas. That's funny. Okay. Yeah, I was like, are we talking about, yeah, it's funny. I was like, are we talking about the Bible right now? It's like, that's the only Barnabas that I know of. All right, so guys, there's a lot of people in here. I'd really appreciate, as you guys see the QR code. Oh, you're calling Zagrog Grog. Oh, okay. So I'd appreciate it, guys, if you could do me a huge favor and check out Raid Shadow Legends. I've left in the description of this, guys. It really helps me out a ton. If we can get at least 5 people from the stream to just check it out, it would mean the world to me. So you don't need to spend any money. Check the game out. By you checking out the game, it helps support the content. So we just went through, did all this. If you want to have me, you know, I don't know, not going to the bread line or something like that, you know, you could maybe hook it up and check out a game for free. Check out Raid Shadow Legends, and that helps me out a ton. Snake Pit, you're welcome, man. No problem, bro. How many subs did we end up getting you to? 114, 15 new subs. That's pretty good. You rank Quennell the best hero in the game? Quennell's pretty awesome. Thank you, Coyote. Call him Zagrog. Costume Raga or Zangfi? White Rabbit Costume. Or Zangfi. Thank you so much, Snake Pit. That really helps me out, bro. Thank you a ton. And let me know if you guys like it. Cool. We'll get you added into the line group. You don't have to spend any money. I think you guys, a lot of people really like the like Raid. You know, they really appreciate it. It's a lot of fun. No problem, Snake Pit. Good luck, man. If you ever have any questions, definitely ask them when I'm live, bro. I'm always willing to help out. That's what I'm here for. No problem, man. Crit rate, speed, defense, crit damage. Wow, this is actually really good. This is actually really good. Defense percentage, crit damage. Okay. These are awesome. Recommend limit breaking Grog? Depends. He's mostly an offensive hero. It depends on the other options and if you're like more like free to play or cheap to play. Oh, you're Raka. Oh, okay. Oh, cool. Cool. The low level, highest ranking alliance, not crazy competitive alliance. Yeah, bro. You need you just need to max Quennell, average Josh. See ya, Snake Pit. Thanks for hanging out, man. See you, Ed. Thanks for hanging out, man. Reg that. No problem, not in a hurry, just curious. I mean, he's fine. He's pretty solid. He's not a bad hero, that's for sure. All right, guys, I am going to head out, but I will be back tomorrow. So this gives you a chance right now, immediately, for you guys to go and check out Raid Shadow Legends. It would mean a bunch to me. It would mean a lot to me because a lot goes into these. So if you guys could do me a huge favor, if these have helped you out, or if you enjoyed the content at all, you can you know, check it out yourself. So I'm gonna post the link right now in the description and check that out right there. And then I will, like I said, I will also be around tomorrow. We're going through the brand new hero that's gonna be released too. So make sure you guys click that link, check it out, and let me know tomorrow what you guys think about it. So thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out with me. I'm gonna go eat, I'm hungry. And I'll see you guys tomorrow.
This bittersweet heat is suffocating.